Welcome back to our channel. Author introduction: Wangari Maathai. Wangari Maathai 1942-2011 was a Kenyan environmentalist, political activist, and founder of the Green Belt movement. She became the first African woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize 2004 for her contribution to sustainable development, democracy, and peace. She was a scientist and the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn doctorate. Her work connected environmental protection with women's rights, human rights, and social justice. Nobel Prize acceptance speech by Wangari Maathai. Detailed summary. Wangari Maathai delivered her Nobel lecture on 10th December 2004 in Oslo, Norway after receiving the Nobel Peace Prize. The speech expresses a gratitude, environmental awareness, and a message of peace through sustainable living. Gratitude and recognition. Maathai begins by humbly accepting the honor. She says the prize is not only for her but for the many people, especially women and communities. She worked for environmental protection, democracy, and equality. She dedicates the achievement to the people of Kenya, Africa, and the world. She encouraged women and young people to believe in their ability to participate in leadership. Environmental and peace are connected. The central idea of this speech is that there can be no lasting peace without protecting the environment. Martha explains that environmental destruction creates poverty, competition for resource, and conflicts. She argues that development, democracy, and peace are closely connected. The beginning of the Green Belt movement. In 1977, Maathai started the Green Belt movement after observing environmental problems in Kenya. Rural women faced difficulties become forests were disappearing, firewood was becoming scarce, and clean water was harder in find. Her solution was simple: plant trees. Trees planting helped communities by restoring forests, improving soil and water resources, providing income, empowering women. The movement eventually planted millions of trees. Role of women. Maathai highlights the important role of women in protecting nature. Women who collected the water and firewood were the first to notice environmental damage. She believed that when women gain knowledge and opportunity, they can improve their families and communities. Need for good governance. She explains that environmental problems are often connected with poor leadership and lack of democracy. A healthy environment requires responsible government and citizen. She says people must take responsibility instead of waiting for others to solve their problems. Cultural values and nature. Maathai discusses the importance of traditional African values. Earlier generation respected for forest, plants, and natural resources. She calls for preserving used cultural tradition while rejecting harmful practices. Message to young people. She gives hope to young people and asks them to work for a better future. She believes youth have creativity and energy to protect the planet and create peaceful societies. Final message. At the end of the speech, Maathai remember her childhood near a stream in Kenya, where nature was beautiful and healthy. She compares that past with the environmental damage seen later. Her final message is that humanity must restore the earth and give future generation a world full of beauty and hope. Main theme: environmental protection, women empowerment, democracy and human rights, sustainable development, peace through responsible Conclusion. Wangari Maathai Nobel Prize acceptance speech is a powerful call to protect nature and humanity. She shows that planting trees is not only an environmental activity but also a way to build peace, equality, and a better future. Okay, bye. Thank you.